Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Movement and Mindfulness Mondays. We were off last week for Memorial Day, so we're glad to be back at it for the month of June. I don't know about anybody else, but I am having very gloomy weather outside today, so I'm real excited to have our guest take us through some movement and some stretches to get ready for the rest of our Monday. I am pleased to introduce Katie Porter, who was one of our fabulous interns at Buckeye Wellness. So, Katie, you can take it away.
All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Katie. Today I'm going to be guiding you through some stretches to get started with your day. Stretching is very important to relieve any stress or tension from the night or days before, and especially to get your body ready for the day ahead of you. So, to begin, we are going to lay on our backs. If you guys want to join me, let's take our knees and bring them into our chest. Make sure your back's into the floor and you're taking deep breaths to really relax your body. You can sway back and forth to get any tension out of your back. And then whenever you're ready, take your right leg and lift it over your right knee. Place your hands behind your knee and just bring it into your chest as far or as comfortable as possible. There shouldn't be any pain, but it's really good to feel that stretch. You know it's working. If you want, you can place your palm on your knee to really deepen the stretch. And then go ahead and straighten your left leg. Here we can point and flex our foot. Move around your ankle, get it loose. And pull it in a little deeper with inhale and exhale. All right. Bring your feet back to center. One more squeeze. And we'll do our other leg. Lift it over your right leg. Bring it in just like we did the other. Make sure your shoulders and neck are relaxed. Place that palm again, deeper stretch. And we'll lift our leg, point, flex. We'll do one more breath here. And then whenever you're ready, we're going to gently sit up and place your right shin in front of your left. So you're sitting almost crisscross applesauce. And then walk your hands forward. Inhale with me, and on the exhale, try and go a little bit more forward. And then walk your hands back and lean over your right shoulder. Here you can look over your right shoulder for a better twist. And we'll come back to center and do the other side, looking over your left. Getting any tension out of our necks. center. Now we're going to move to the floor again, do some bridges. Whenever you're ready, lift your hips up. Here, make sure you're really squeezing your sides in. Inhale with me, and on the exhale, we're going to go up a little higher. And back down. We'll do that one more time. On the exhale, lift up. All right. And then whenever you're ready, we're going to flip over into tabletop position. Make sure your hands are directly under your shoulders. And when they are, move them a little bit in front of you and lift your knees up so that you're in a floating tabletop position. It's harder with socks on. Feet shoulder width apart. And then we're going to lean forward into a plank position. One breath. And back to floating tabletop. And then into downward dog. Here, feel free to walk the dog out. And then back to tabletop. We'll go through this a couple more times. So plank, floating tabletop, downward dog. Make sure you're really lifting those hips back and up. And back to floating tabletop, plank, floating tabletop, and downward dog. Even more important than the stretching is often your breathing. So really make sure you're breathing deep all throughout your body, into your stomach, really into that stretch. And then whenever you're ready, lift your right leg up and bring it through your hands into lunge. Really feel that stretch and stand up. Here we'll put our left hand down on the floor and lift our right hand up and look up. Really widening your chest. And back down. Put your leg back. Back downward dog. Feel free to walk it out here again. And then whenever you're ready, lift your left leg up and swing it through between your hands. And stand up, bringing your arms up as well. And bring your right hand down and look above at your left hand. Slow, steady breaths. And bring left hand back down. Your foot back. And back into downward dog. We'll do the floating tabletop cycle one more time. Let's make sure your feet are shoulder width apart. And back in the floating tabletop. Plank. Floating tabletop. And downward dog. All right, now for our last few minutes, we're going to go back onto our backs, into the position we started in, bringing your knees into your chest. Breathing deeply. Whatever your day holds ahead of you, your body is prepared. And then feel free to lay here as long as possible in Shavasana. Don't have much time, that's okay. Well, that finishes up our stretching for the day. My name's Katie. Thank you so much for joining. Again, stretching is very important to do in the morning and at night. So even just a little quick 10-minute session is amazing. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you guys next week.
Great. Thanks, Katie. That was awesome and very much needed on this Monday. I always personally appreciate the reminders about breathing because I sometimes when I'm stretching just forget to breathe. So having the reminders of, what my breath should be like is always great. So thank you so much for being with us today to present and take us through all those stretches. Thank you to everyone else for tuning in and joining us, and have a great rest of your week, and we will see you next Monday.